this is going to have, I think, today more drama than an EastEnders Christmas special or something. It is real box office stuff, and it's what's so fascinating. And as I said before, we can really over-intellectualise politics, but this is about gut, it's about personalities, and what is so fascinating for the armchair political fan, if you like, is the people behind Boris are the ones that hold all the cards today, all the power today. Keir Starmer, it's going to be interesting. Keir Starmer, of course, is going to pile on the pressure on Boris. We've talked about the communications of the behind the face mask, looking completely defeated yesterday. He should have got ahead before the weekend, before those MPs went back to their constituencies. He should have sat down on the sofa, tie off, bypass the media, speak on social media, speak from the heart. But what Keir Starmer will pick up on, as well as that interview, is he's also going to pile the pressure on those backbench MPs and say, now's your time, guys, stand up and do what's right for the country. From a Conservative perspective, I don't know why you'd hand over that initiative and play into Labour's hands like that. But
so there's what's right for the country and what's right for the party.
I'm quite cynically minded sometimes, Eamon, if you haven't already noticed. But what is right for the country now, I genuinely believe, is not a Tory leadership. I mean, God, are we so bored of that? Do we really want to see Dominic Raab versus Jeremy Hunt on the front pages? All the animosity, all the kind of the backstabbing that a leadership contest. Is that really what we want? I mean...
Or do we want the chaos to continue of hand grenade after hand grenade and allegation after allegation? And the question is, these Red Wall voters have obviously got to weigh that decision up in the course of the next few hours.
Completely.
People are tweeting me saying their turkey's voting for Christmas. If they get rid of Boris, they're out of a job. Someone like Jeremy Hunt or Dominic Raab isn't going to win the Red Wall voters.
Well, absolutely. It's a huge call. It's like saying to Lewis Hamilton, well, you lost your last Grand Prix, so you're never racing again. He's an election-winning machine. I understand things may have changed now, and that's what's so fascinating about this week in politics. But, again, I don't want to sound like a minister myself here or something, trying to obfuscate, but do we want to talk about the bigger issues that are actually affecting people's lives right now? Is that really... I mean, maybe that's where we should be pointing at. And actually, you know what? And people might not want to hear this, but Boris, there's been some pretty big decisions that we've gotten right recently in this country. I don't know another country in Europe I would rather be in with regards to COVID and how that's been handled. I know your listeners and your viewers... that cost of living crisis, that's what we need to be focusing on over the next few months. Not, Dominic Raab said that in 2017. What do you think about that, Matt Hancock?